their back nine, and I'm going to turn it over for a couple of minutes to my partner Gerald Broussard, and he can keep conversing with longtime Cajun coach Bob Bass. Whichever way I can. Let's see. I'll do this. I'll turn that mic down. I'll let Coach take that mic off, and he'll hand it over to Gerald, and then I'll turn Gerald's mic back up, and then I will turn mine down.
As Dan does all of that, and we try and figure all of that out, we'll look back to the tee box, and the next group coming up of Southern Miss, Texas State, and ULM will have the Southern Miss number 3 playing through, and that's Brian Richards. Brian's a freshman from Gulf Breeze, Florida, and I'm guessing, as Dan was, on the attire, but I think I've got him figured out. And thanks to ULM for going to a white shirt with their black shorts, because that kind of helps out a little bit there. So, but again, Brian coming through, played in a number 3 spot, as I said, just a freshman here. Along with Brian will be Max Catherine from ULM, is a freshman, and also Logan Lockwood from Texas State, a sophomore from Van, Texas. Nice ball by Brian. Going to end up being about 10 foot to the right of the flag. And Coach Bass, good to have you with us here.
It's great to see you, my friend.
I don't get to see you much more. I know you see Dan and stuff, but I don't get to see you near as much, But
well, I'm just up in Alexandria now, and so I'm not as around as much as I used to be. Fact is, I came down with the golf pro Robbie Garinger from there, up there today, and so he and I've really been missing seeing everybody. So it's great to be here. By the way, that's really a good shot he hit in there with, because he's got it. It's an uphill putt, which is a lot better than having those slick downhillers.
Yeah, uphill into the green too. This should be Texas State's Logan Lockwood coming in. And that's going to be a little bit slower.
That's going to be quick.
On the other side, yeah. As you can see, they're coming off of the hill a little bit. Things are starting to dry out a little bit. We're getting a little more movement off of it.
Well, that's one thing that, this time of year here in South Louisiana, our greens are probably as quick as they are all year, because you haven't had a big grass growth yet, and so you can shave them down pretty well, and they do, and they're smooth. They're the greens are terrific. There goes another one identical. They're going to get a read off of that one.
Yeah. That's Max Catherine from ULM. And again, as you said, Coach, and traditionally, normally, with we come here, and if the sun's out and things are dry, they really slick about now. This morning, we saw a lot less movement in the greens, a lot less break, but we got 2 inches of rain last night. So everything was holding. Today, I'm a little surprised that we haven't gotten more sunshine, because they said there is no chance of rain, but the wind is going to dry stuff out as much as the sun will also, and that's going to change the course from what the guys played this morning when they come back through, or change the putts.
Oh, absolutely, and historically we'd get more wind in the afternoons out here, so not only will you get the drying effect of the wind, but you'll also have the effect on the flight of the ball.
Yep.
So if it comes up any more than it is right now, it'll be interesting.
Well, and this year, and this is our 5th year to do this, and this year is it's by far the lowest scores we've had. We've only had one double the whole day, and normally by this time we've had a couple of interesting scores, but the shots that we've had out of the trap, we've only had one up and down out of the trap. We've had a few shots out of both traps, but for the most part, the distance control has been really good by the guys. The other thing that's come into play is the ones who've been long, who have played off the backside of the green, it's wet, so it's holding.
Yeah.
We haven't had those runoffs where every now and then you get one that would end up way under the tent.
Oh, used to, yeah. When it's dry, you get them on back by the trees back there, which is a tough shot. It's a lot easier because it's level up here, and you've got good grass. The grass is not long yet.
And I told Dan too, I'm a believer that Oakbourne, as far as a course, that when it gets wet, Oakbourne scores better when it's wet because you don't have to run out into the fairways, and it's not an overly long course, so your ball can carry where it needs to go. And I anticipate seeing some good scores here today.
I would think so, and then the wind's staying down so far.
Yep.
And like I said, generally the afternoons it does pick up, but so far they've been very fortunate.
Yeah, and they say it's not supposed to get above 9 today, 9 miles an hour today. So
well, see, that's perfect.
Yep. Let's see who's first to play as we get to Gavin. I forgot to look. I know we've got 2 to the left and 1 to the right. It's just going to be a matter of which one to the left is further out. Yeah, this would be Tyler.
Yeah, the one that
Logan Lockwood from Texas State. Yeah, Logan's going to have it downhill down grain too.
This is very fast, and it also breaks left to right severely.
Don't like him. I don't like him cut putts. I don't like him.
No. Most right-handers don't.
And you can see he just got to get it going. Well, he got a nice roll at it.
Yeah.
Just leaves a little bit charred. That's
really a good effort.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what this gentleman learned a little bit.
Again, this is Max Catherine, the freshman from ULM. I wish I had more on Max. I really don't. All I've got is his class.
And he did learn.
He went to school. Good job. With the nice size, he walks away. Those 3 good shots in here, Coach.
Yes, real good shots. All of them the right distance.
Yep. Brian Richards from Southern Mississippi. He saw him jump right as it came off his club. A little bump in there. Disappointing 2-putt for Brian. I think we had a birdie in 2 parts. The birdie was for... I'm trying to catch Dan up on where we were. Our next group will be the number 2s for Southern Mississippi.